fear has overcome all the Bitcoiners. They're dumping it right now. So you could buy on a dip. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. My name is Da Vinci Jeremy. I'll be honest, I am one by one today, man. I am not 100%. I am a little bit exhausted. I went to bed early and I woke up in the middle of the night and couldn't go back to sleep. And then I woke up and went to work out, and that didn't help me at all. That made things even worse. I don't know. Just, probably just a bad day. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. Right now, I'll just make this short and sweet. So watch all the way to the end. We're going to be doing some TA at the end of the show. And if you're interested in TA and doing some trades, you can do so at bybit.davincij15.com. Link is at the description below. Okay, so ORC seems to be dropping a little bit low, but that's all right. It's giving you an opportunity to buy some ORC real cheap, and I'll show you why. 2 seconds, right? In 2 seconds. Same with Waffles, but Waffles, this as you can see, it says 16,000 here, but there was a bug, and they fixed it on Soul Scanner. So yeah, it will slowly show up on DEX tools as well. It looks like somebody's after us, and I can understand why, because, well, if you were to, all the pump fund projects that came out, right? I wanted you guys to understand, because my private group people are like complaining that I'm not finding any projects. Okay, out of the 2 million projects that Pump Fund created, ORC and Waffles, out of the 41, or in the 41, maintaining a 1 million market cap for multiple weeks. 41 out of 2 million. So I managed to bring you 2 projects out of 2 million that's doing well. I want you to think about that for a second. Okay. Did you think enough? Did you see how you've bonused out? So what are you doing? Right? If you're telling me, no, it's a scam. Look at that. Let's just zoom in on that. Let's just zoom in. So y'all can see. You're blind as a bat. That's right. Right? Waffles is in the top 15. Right? Because it's held above 10 million market cap. So if you want to know how I'm doing that, come down, join Da Vinci J15. Also, pay. Yeah, it's a project. It's down, right? Nothing could go up in a straight line, but this is the times where you're supposed to be buying. Like, you got to be like Michael Saylor. You got to be like, how he's got dots of buys every single way. This is one of those things you got to buy up. As it goes down, you buy. As it goes up, you buy. Yeah, it is high risk, but I brought you guys the good stuff, right? Not the bad stuff. This is the news I wanted to cover today. If you see in the link in the description, check that out. For those of you guys, I'm using the GLASP. I'm going to show you that later, actually. But you know what? You could always, if you see the links, if you're copying the news links, you could always see the highlights. But I don't think there's any highlights on this page, or it's just like that. But anyways, let's see here. Fear and greed is at 25. Wow, extreme fear, right? Does this mean that Bitcoin is going to go down? Well, people are running away from Bitcoin. So let's just see if they actually jump ship, right? Because a lot of paper hands, and the paper hands will probably leave, causing prices to drop. And, well, you know what? Peter Schiff said a lot of people like myself exist out there that will buy no matter how low Bitcoin is. And he's right. That's what's going to happen. So please sell your Bitcoin, paper hand people. Sell your Bitcoin. Okay. Bitcoin is the 6th ranked monetary asset in the world. Wow. I'm assuming this is just the total number of US dollars in existence and the total number of euro dollars and stuff like that, not including the debt instruments that are available, because they are the same as money. So for example, a US bond is, how much US bonds are out there? Do you know? Anyone? 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 Paris? So just so you know, right? 35 trillion, right? So that means that's how much that debt notes are also part of the money stock. Why is that? Do you know? Are you not understanding? Okay, well, let me explain. The government can print money. So effectively, they can't default on that. Thus, it's money. Ta-da! Okay, Coinbase urges SEC to ban it. It's irrational DeFi exchange rule. Yeah, okay. Listen, man. Coinbase, I understand where you're coming from, right? SEC's move to regulate the DEX would make it functionally impossible for DeFi projects to exist in the United States, Coinbase wrote on Monday. Well, it doesn't really matter. They do exist in the United States no matter what. If you were to create one, especially if you use your freaking head, right? Any DeFi project where you are actually not directly the one that's profiting, right? They can't stop. If it's a group wide. So let's just say you create a DeFi project where, well, you know what? If you have a lot of these tokens, you put it you help to support the DeFi project, you're going to get paid. It doesn't matter if it's the person who created this project or not. Everybody gets paid based on what they participate. Good luck on stopping that, right? And let's pretend they went after the actual, what's it called? Blockchain, which they could. They could go after Solana. And let's just say they did that and they told Solana, you're going to have to stop that and or block Americans. What would happen? Let's see what would happen. Well, we would learn that Ethereum's decentralized. It's not centralized, decentralized. So it's centralized. We learned that Solana is very decentralized. We learned that all these blockchains would be, and then all of a sudden, boom, we get a smart contract decentralized cryptocurrency for the very first time. So we only benefit. We only benefit if the SEC goes and does this and wins, and then they go after blockchains. That would be the best thing to happen to crypto space, in my personal opinion. All right, so we're going to go over some TA. Well, I really think looking at this, we're in the middle of looking at the daily, right? You can see that Bitcoin is clearly creating a bullish flag on the daily, just like, what's it called? Ethereum did the same thing. And let's just take a look at that, if that's still the case. Yeah, and then it's broken higher. So it looks like it wants to break out of this flag here into new highs, but it's not going to do it in a straight line. So you can try to see if it retests the lower level here and then buy all the way up, because odds are, right, because you can see that this is also moving in a higher up situation here, right? Odds are that we just went to the 13 EMA retest, failed, and then we're gonna bounce back up, at least come up to the $3,000 mark before this. If it wants to roll down, it will first hit the $3,000 mark. Now, if we're going to break higher, we have to break above the $3,300 mark, and then it's off to the races. All right, well, that's it for today. I hope you learned something today. I am a little sleepy, but I will answer the questions from anyone who subscribed and left some questions for me. And yeah, I'll be doing that just now. So make sure you head over to DaVinciJ15.com and subscribe and follow me for good crypto tips, not the ghetto ones that fail. Cheers.